What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this raining midweek Wednesday. Doing really good myself. Shout out to my wife Joan for giving me this particular story right here. It's one of those stories that's constantly reminding us of how much evil is happening in these schools towards the children. Okay, and it's also reminding us that we definitely need to get our children out these schools and start home teaching. That's if we can. Some's got to give, because the things that these teachers are doing, to the students in these schools are just not right. If you're not hearing about school, teachers molesting children, you hear about them abusing children. And that's what brings us to this particular case right here. A teacher has said let me just read this. Shock scolding. Student suffers horrible burns as teacher puts sanitizer on his hands, lights them on fire in experiment gone wrong. Okay, so you had a satanic ass low life teacher that they're not showing an image of, a picture of anything. You know what I'm saying? Put hand sanitizer on a kid's hand, and lit the damn sanitizer, lit the, and all that, and then the kid hands catch on fire, and then they want to say what she want to say was an experiment going wrong. That wasn't an experiment. The teacher had to know that this would happen. I did a couple videos, one last year and one earlier. Well, both of them was last year, I think, and about the dangers of hand sanitizer. He had a bottle of hand sanitizer in a car, and it exploded just because of the heat of the car. Inside the car, the windows rolled up and caught on fire. So it's definitely flammable. All right, and I know damn well this teacher had to know that. You're supposed to be in science and all that kind of stuff. Okay, there's alcohol, flammable alcohol in hand sanitizer. So this teacher knew what they were doing. Okay, let's get into the story right here. It says here, a teacher has resigned after school science experiment sent a student to the hospital with possible third-degree burns. The injuries came after police say a Texas middle school teacher lit a 12-year-old's hands on fire during class. Okay. And as a 12-year-old child, there are some experiments that you shouldn't, you shouldn't just do. Okay, let's just say that. You know what I mean? I would have thought, a lot of these kids should have some common sense to say, nah, anything to do with fire, I don't want anything to do, with it. You can't participate in everything. Okay. Now to continue here, it says the incident occurred at Cranberry Middle School on April 1st as part of a science experiment the teacher had conducted in several classes that day, local television station NBC5 reported. For the experiment, the 37-year-old woman reportedly put hand sanitizer on both of the boys' hands and then proceeded to light them on fire. The aim of the experiment was apparently to show the pace at which the hand sanitizer burned off. Okay, well then why did she do her own hands that way? She wanted to know all that. What kind of shit is that? They better get these damn wicked ass teachers out these classes, man. Goes on to say here, it looks like every class that day had a group of students volunteer to do it. Cranberry Police Department Lieutenant Russell Grizzard told NBC5 there was also another classroom that was doing that same thing where there was no incident. There were no injuries reported from the experiment in the other classes. In the case of the 12-year-old student, for some reason, the fire did not go out as planned, Fox 4 News reported. The police lieutenant said the child was initially taken to the hospital in Fort Worth before he was transferred to a burn center in Dallas for treatment. Okay, man, that's this. I don't even see why they would even be doing a experiment like this. This is ridiculous. Okay, it's just all ridiculous. I mean, What is this experiment going to solve? That's what I like to know. Could have been some sick ass ritual. But in conclusion, here it says here, officials at Cranberry Independent School District in Hood County, Texas, announced this week that the teacher involved in the incident resigned. My first thought was that it definitely sounded irresponsible, Gizzard said. But, again, whether it's criminal or not, it's not up to us to decide. That's a goddamn lie. I can't believe these stupid ass people. It was criminal. That was criminal. Whoever this woman did, she should be arrested, and that's just all to it. Look at the bullshit they come talking about, man, after they know shit be wrong, okay? If it was my kid, well, I don't think my kid would be set, a little off to be, participating in science projects that's gonna get them burned in some kind of way, okay? Shit, you ain't even gotta put nothing on your hands and set them on fire. That's stupid. Let me continue here. That's going to be the first, that's going to be the district attorney's office that decides that. Law enforcement said is investigating the incident, all right? They're going to let them off, but I can tell you this, if they do let the teacher off, one thing's for sure, and that is the parents of the student should file a lawsuit, okay, for injuries and every damn thing else. Sue the school and the damn teacher. That teacher dumbass not to do no shit like that again. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this particular story right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched, simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.